the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The tight end has got it. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage. Throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way?
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is chances by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Handoff to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Heading left after the handoff.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside 5, and they've got the returner corralled. Mississippi State offense is back out there now, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gets the first and still running. tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They break him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down here for this offense. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Cut quickly. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Got it.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal.
Here we go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They can't stop him. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second and goal, but hand it to him again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the one?
Easy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls, right now widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll try to run it with the option. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A second down after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's going to take off here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Quarterback still with the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw caught on the left side. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sooners offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking tackles. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point gets them within a touchdown, 31-24. Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Jukes to get free.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, try to punch it in for the score. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner decides to field it, and the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
That return backfires on him. Now, the offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The pass ball is incomplete.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. They're set now to try the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hey guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into cover, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Toss play to the outside. Making people miss. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Well, he scrambled and scrambled. Doesn't get the ball away and is finally dropped for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
3rd down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Fights through the tackler. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. On the run, it's Morris. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can